Think all quarters are worth just 25 cents, think again. Some rare state quarters have shocked collectors and casual finders alike with values climbing as high as $300,000. That's right, a coin you may have in your pocket change could be a hidden treasure. They've become legendary in the numismatic world. But don't worry, you don't need to be a coin expert to spot them. In today's video, we're breaking down the top 5 rare and valuable state quarters you should be looking for. Today, we're uncovering one of the most valuable and rare error coins in the entire state quarter series, the 1999 Georgia Quarter, with minting errors so extreme, collectors have paid as much. The Georgia Quarter was released on July 19, 1999, as the 4th installment in the U.S. Mint's groundbreaking 50 state quarters program. With nearly 1 billion coins minted, most people thought these were just commemorative pieces destined for pocket change and soda machines. Wrong planchet error, struck on a dime, nickel, or foreign planchet. On a dime planchet, $12,000 to $45,000. On a foreign or bronze planchet, $150,000 to $300,000 plus depending on condition. One of these was reportedly sold in a private collector transaction for nearly $300,000 in 2023. Double die obverse, DDO, and reverse, DDR. Light doubling, $200 to $1,500. Heavy, crisp doubling in high grade, MS65 plus $10,000 to $30,000. Major off-center strike. Minor, 5 to 10% $100 to $500. Major, 50% plus $7,000 to $12,000. Broad strike, no rim, error, $500 to $2,500. Clipped planchet error. Single clip, $150 to $1,200. Double or triple clip in high grade, $5,000 plus. Die crack / cut error, $250 to $1,000 depending on location and severity. Real-life auction sales that prove the value. Error type grade sale price auction house wrong planchet, bronze, unknown $295,000 private collector sale DDO/DDR combo MS66 $22 500 heritage auctions off-center strike AU $58.9 600 stacks Bowers broad strike MS64 $2 Great collections clipped planchet MS65 $3 100 eBay verified auction. These are confirmed sales, not rumors. People are making serious money off coins they found in change jars or rolls. Segment 5. How to check if you have the $300,000 Georgia Quarter. You don't need to be a professional to find one of these. Today we're diving deep into the shocking world of the 1999 Connecticut era quarter that's blowing collectors' minds, and you don't want to miss this. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched the legendary 50 state quarters program, honoring each state with its own unique design. Connecticut was the 5th state featured, and its quarter debuted on October 12, 1999. The reverse, tails, of the Connecticut Quarter features the famous double die obverse, DDO. Clean DDO Connecticut quarters have sold for up to $12,000 to $25,000, depending on grade. Double die reverse, DDR. DDR Connecticut quarters can reach $20,000 to $35,000 plus, especially in high mint state. Off-center strike. The more off-center, the more valuable. Extreme examples have sold for $15,000 $30,000. Broad strike / missing clad layer. Broad struck or missing clad layer Connecticut quarters can sell for $5,000 to $12,500 easily. Mule error, the holy grail. This is where we get into $123,000, $225,000, or even $300,000 territory. How to identify Connecticut era quarter. You don't need to be a professional to spot a valuable coin. Here's what to look for. Use a 10x magnifying glass. You can spot doubling or missing clad layers more easily this way. Look at the edges. If the edge looks copper on one side or unusually thick, it could be a broad strike or clad layer error. Flip the coin, check both sides for strange pairings, doubling, or design mismatches, potential mule. Check weight. A standard quarter weighs about 5.67 grams. If it's heavier or lighter, you may have a wrong planchet strike. Use online communities, post your finds on coin forums or Reddit's r/coins. Many experts love helping verify rare errors. Values in today's market. The proof is real. Let's talk actual sales. Here are some real-world auction examples. Connecticut DDR MS68, sold for $26,400 at Heritage Auctions. Off-center 50% strike, sold for $18,000 via Stax Bowers. Broad struck with missing clad layer, sold for $12,800 in private sale. Rumored mule error, sold privately for $295,000 in 2023. And as demand continues to grow among collectors and investors, values are climbing fast. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of rare minting errors and uncovering the truth behind the 2000p South Carolina era quarter, a coin so rare and valuable that collectors are fighting over it at auctions across the nation. Released on May 22, 2000, the South Carolina Quarter was the 8th coin in the U.S. Mint's 50-state quarters program. With over 742 million coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint alone, many collectors didn't think twice about tossing them into jars or vending machines. Wrong planchet error. Nickel planchet, $8,000 to $15,000. Foreign bronze planchet, $150,000 to $300,000. A 2000p South Carolina quarter struck on a Peruvian planchet recently sold for a rumored $280,000. Double die obverse/reverse, DDO/DDR. Light doubling, $300 to $1,500. Heavy doubling in MS66 plus, $10,000 to $35,000. Off-center strike. Mild off-center, $200 to $1,000. Major off-center, 50% plus $5,000 to $12,000. Broad strike, no rim. Caused when the collar die is missing, leading to a wide, smooth coin, $500, $2,000. Clipped planchet. Minor clip, $150 to $900. Double clip, $2,000 to $6,000. Cud/die break error. Value, $200 to $1,200. Real sales that prove these coins. Error type grade price sold auction house wrong planchet, Peruvian, unknown $280,000 private collector heavy dom $66.24,000 Heritage Auctions major off, center MS $63.8, 600 Stax Bowers double clip MS $65.5, 700 Great Collections die break, Cud. AU $58.1, 150 eBay auction. How to identify these errors in your pocket change. All you need is a 10x loop. A digital scale, precise to 0.01 G. Strong lighting. Checklist, look for the P mint mark. Check for odd weight, not 5.67 G equals possible wrong planchet. Scan lettering for doubling. Inspect edges for missing or misaligned reads. Look for cracks, cuds, or chips in the design. If you spot anything unusual, it's time to investigate further. The 2000p Virginia State Quarter is turning heads in the numismatic world, how to spot the rarest minting errors, and what collectors are paying right now for these mistake-made treasures. Released on October 16, 2000, the Virginia Quarter was the 10th release in the U.S. Mint's legendary 50-state quarters program. This particular coin commemorates the founding of Jamestown in 1607, with a stunning design featuring the three ships, Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, the vessels that brought America's first permanent English settlers. Wrong planchet error. Nickel or dime planchet, $3,000 to $10,000. Foreign bronze planchet, $100,000 to $300,000. One example, struck on a South American planchet, reportedly sold in a private transaction for $275,000. Double die errors, DDO/DDR. Light doubling, $250 to $2,000. Strong DDO/DDR in mint state, $10,000 to $45,000. Off-center strikes. 5 to 10% off-center, $200 to $800. 40% or more off-center, $4,000 to $12,000. Broad strike errors. Missing collar during striking leads to a smooth-edged, stretched-out coin. Value, $300 to $1,800. Clipped planchet. Single clip, $150 to $1,200. Double or curved clip, $2,500 to $6,500. Die break, cut error. Cut over the masts. Die cracks along the outline of the ships. $200 to $1,100. Real auction sales that made headlines. Error type grade price sold auction house foreign planchet error unknown $275,000 private sale strong DDR MS $66.21,000 heritage auctions major off center MS $64.9 400 great collections double clipped planchet MS $65.6 200 stacks Bowers die break on ship mast AU $58.1 eBay verified seller. How to identify these errors? You might already own one. Tools needed, a 10x loop or magnifier. A digital coin scale, to check weight. Bright lighting or daylight. Step-by-step checklist, look for the P mint mark on the front of the coin. Weigh the coin, anything significantly under or over 5.67 g might be an error. Examine the ships and text for signs of doubling. Inspect the edges for smoothness or off-center strikes. Look closely for die cracks, missing parts, or strange blobs of metal. The most common state quarters became one of the most valuable error coins in circulation, and how you might unknowingly have one in your collection. Stay tuned to find out how to spot the rare 2002 Ohio quarter errors, and why these tiny mistakes are causing huge excitement in the coin collecting world. The 2002 Ohio State Quarter was released on March 11, 2002, as the 17th coin in the U.S. Mint celebrated 50 state quarters program. Ohio's design honors its status as the birthplace of aviation pioneers, featuring the iconic Wright Flyer and an astronaut, a nod to Neil Armstrong and John Glenn. Wrong planchet error. U.S. dime planchet, $5,000 to $12,000. Foreign bronze planchet, $100,000 to $300,000. Double die error, DDO/DDR. Light doubling, $200 to $1,500. Strong DDO in mint state, $15,000 to $40,000. Off-center strike. 10% off-center, $300 to $700. 50% or more off-center, $6,000 to $15,000. Clipped planchet error. Small clip, $150 to $800. Dramatic double clip, $2,000 to $5,000. Broad strike error. Occurs when the coin is struck without the collar, resulting in a stretched or warped appearance. $250 to $1,500. Die crack/cut error. Cracks or blobs of metal caused by broken or deteriorated dies. $100 to $1,200. Real auction prices that shocked collectors. Error type grade price sold auction house bronze foreign planchet unknown $290,000 private sale strong double die MS $67.25 500 heritage auctions major off-center strike MS $64.9 800 great collections double clipped planchet MS $66.4 900 stacks Bowers die crack on Wright Flyer AU $58.1 100 eBay verified seller. How to spot a rare 2002 D error Ohio quarter. Must-have tools, 10x magnifier or loop. Digital scale accurate to 1 centimo. Bright lighting and patience. Step-by-step search checklist, look for the D mint mark, for Denver Mint. Weigh the coin, anything under or over 5.67 g might signal a planchet error. Use magnification to inspect text and design for doubling. Check edges for signs of clips or smooth broad strike errors. Look closely for cracks, blobs, or off-center images.